Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules, and let's talk about my January wrap-up. Okay, so I'm not gonna pull all these books out. We're gonna do this really quick. This is gonna be a short video. I have my little journal that I have done. It's so cute. So I'm gonna go from my lowest stars up to my 5 stars. The way I do my star ratings, I hardly ever will give a 1 and a 2 star. I just don't. So really all my stars are gonna be 3, 4, or 5. So it's either like okay, really pretty good, and I really liked it. That's kind of all I do. I guess I've never really, like, if I really hate a book, I'm just gonna DNF it. For the month of January, I read a total of 14 books, and only one of those that was on my January TBR did I not get to. I started it yesterday, which was the last day of January, but I haven't finished it, so it will go on to my February wrap-up. So of the 14 books, 8 were physical books, 4 were audiobooks, and 2 were ebooks. I'm not pulling any books out. I'm just gonna throw the picture up here so you can see it, and then we're gonna move on. So for my 3 stars, I have Bookshops and Bone Dust. It was pretty good. It was more of a 3.5. I gave Legends and Lattes higher, so this one was a little bit lower because I didn't like it as well. Another 3-star was No Exit. I have, that is in my Winter Ween vlog. If you want to hear about that one, on my thoughts on that, you can go check that out. Payback's a Witch was also a 3-star. That is also in my Winter Ween vlog if you want to go hear my thoughts on that. Another 3-star was Big Shot. That was a cozy mystery, and it's the number 15 in the series, and I absolutely love the series. That series is actually based out of Kansas City, where I'm from, so it's really good. I love all the series. It's just I didn't like, I guess, the plot of that one as well as the others, but I will say most cozy mysteries for me are around a 4 range. 3 to 4, unless they're really fun and good, then I'll give them a 5, but average for cozies for me is usually 3 or 4. My next 3-star read was Released. That was the Gypsy Rose. I have complete 2 vlogs on that, so you can get all the deets there. And then my last 3-star was Good Girls Don't Die. That one was just kind of weird for me. That was a book pick for Sleep When I'm Dead, and it followed like 3 different women's stories. Like they weren't, I don't even know how to explain it. It was so weird. It was super chaos. So it was very like misogynistic, like basically about how men treated women, and they were in these stories. These men are trying to kill them just based on their thoughts on like their online opinions about books or something. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Anyway, it was just okay. Like I finished it, but it was just okay. It got a 3-star for me. And then moving on to my 4-star books, I had Bright Young Women. That was my book pick for the book troop. Really enjoyed that. That was an audiobook for me, and I actually think that I would like to purchase it and go back and tab it. It's a fictional story about the Ted Bundy case. Anyway, it was really good. So the whole premise behind the Bright Young Women is that the judge called him, that he was such a bright young man, and how it was just unfortunate that he ended up in this situation. Bro was a murderer. Okay? Anyway, it's really good. And then another 4-star read for me was Throne of Glass. I did really enjoy this one. I didn't want to rate it too high and then have others in the series, other books in the series be better than it. You know what I mean? Like, because then there's nowhere to go above 5. So sometimes that's why I don't sometimes that's why I don't rate stuff so high, is because then I'm like, in a series, because I'm like, what if I find one that's better and not the same? Anyway, Peach Cobbler Murder, again, that's a Joanne Fluke cozy mystery. 4 stars. The next two were also cozy mysteries. I did, they were the same. I read back to back, just like I was cleaning one day or something, and I just, for me, sometimes I love when I'm doing, like, for me, cozies, you don't really have to pay attention a lot, and that's probably why I really like them, is that you can get the gist of what's happening without having to, like, really pay attention. They're easy reads. And so I read Tippy Toe Murder and Trick or Treat Murder, and both of those, like, I read them back to back in, like, the same day or next day. Both 4 stars, because I really enjoy that cozy series. And I'm actually trying to get to, I think I'm going to read again 2 more back to back, because the next 2, there's like a back to school one, and the next one's like a Valentine's one. So I'm going to be reading 2 of those again real soon. And then my last 4-star was Dreams Lie Beneath. This could have been a 5-star, potential for 5-star. I don't know why this book took me like 3 weeks to read it, but I guess because I had so much else I was reading, and I would just not be, because I had it on my Kindle. I didn't have it physically, and I don't know. Anyway, it took me a while to get through it, but the first part of it was kind of slow, but then it picked up. And I really enjoyed it. So that was my 4-star. And then I did only have 2 5-stars in January. And those were Divine Rivals and The Hunger Games. I love the Hunger Games movies. So, of course, the book, I tabbed it, highlighted it, loved it. Continuing the series. And we're doing a movie watch with my Liv Patreon. Of all of my January books, my top pick, or my best book of the month, is Divine Rivals. So, anyway, my average rating is 3.7 for the month, and my total pages read was 4,704 pages. I just go on to Goodreads, look at the book information, see how many pages it is, and I count that toward the pages. So that is my wrap up for January. That is how I did. It's just pretty good. 14 books in the month. That's pretty good. So anyway, I am working on getting everything set up for February. And let me know, did you read any of these books? What were your ratings on them? Let me know what was your favorite book of January. And that is it for now. So until my next video, friends, be yourself, be awesome, be kind. Bye.